I'm Doug, and welcome to Doppler's Gear Garage, where we are checking out the Maestro Fuzz-Tone FZ-M. It is an amazing new pedal that is basically the modern reincarnation of the world's first fuzz pedal, pretty much the world's first dedicated guitar pedal, the Maestro FZ-1. The top there, I was playing the guitar part from Mainstreet by Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Of course, if you're not familiar with the guitar player on that, that was Pete Carr. He passed away a couple of years ago, but one of my all-time favorite parts, and this pedal came so incredibly close to the tone, kind of shocking. All right, let me run you through the features here and kind of how I had the pedal set up. All right, on the top of the pedal here, you've got attack, which is the amount of fuzz. Tone, I think you know what that does. Ditto with level. And then kind of all these pedals, they've got a mini toggle that allows you to kind of, if you will, have two modes. This one, I was in the classic mode, and if you flip that up into modern mode, it has a more full sound, but there's great tones in both positions. What's really cool is when the pedal is engaged, the Maestro bugles light up, nice and sturdy, 9 volts DC or battery powered. This right here is the Discover delay, and it sounds awesome. It sounds really close to an ECHOPLEX. That stuff is running out into my deluxe reverbs, Tone Master Deluxe reverb, so I'm going direct out into Pro Tools. When little Dougie was but a wee lad, there was a band, actually a San Francisco Bay Area band, which is where I'm from, that had a song that had just great delay in it. So now what I've got, so I pulled the amount of attack back on the fuzz, and in a minute I'll show you how I had it set up to kind of nail the guitar sound, or at least come really close, but in particular the Discover delay in combination with the FZ-M gets us really close to one of the most iconic guitar parts utilizing an ECHOPLEX. Let's take a listen. China Grove by the Doobie Brothers. What a great riff. The interesting thing is Tom Johnston, the guy that actually wrote that song, wrote it without the ECHOPLEX, and they added that in the studio. Of course, in those days, like an ECHOPLEX was like, now everybody's got a delay pedal. But back in the day, that was pretty awesome. All right, in terms of the settings on the pedal, I've backed way off on the attack control, and I brought the tone control up. I've got the level the same. All right, this next one is probably the quintessential fuzz track. You want to guess what it is? Let's take a listen. Obviously, that was the Rolling Stones, Keith Richards with that Fuzz-Tone. That is the FZ-1A. And that's really the record that made everybody kind of go, I got to have some fuzz. So here's the thing. Before I show you the settings that I was using there, I want to give you a couple of invitations here. In my other life, I'm the editorial director of Worship Musician Magazine. I've got a review of the FZ-M, but I've also got this larger story that I think you're going to want to know about, basically framing the impact that Maestro had, which is huge, on basically the gear universe. And I'm using the history of the electric guitar, amps, and effects to kind of frame the significance of that. So I've just finished the first installment. There's going to be 5 of them. And every month I'm going to be reviewing one of the Maestro pedals. Links down below there. All right, let's talk about the settings that I was using for Can't Get No Satisfaction. So obviously we're still going to be in classic mode because we're going for the classic sound of the FZ-1. The attack and tone controls are almost all the way up. And for the satisfaction demo, I did not have the delay on, but I am going to have it on for this next demo where I'm going to finally move over to modern mode. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back off on the tone control here. So let's talk a little bit about that demo before we get into it. So for this last demo, I'm going to be utilizing my vintage Kramer, and I'm going to be playing over a HALESTORM track. I absolutely love this band, love the track. What a great vibe to just kind of hang out and play over. This pedal, again, I am now in the modern mode, and it just lends itself to this beautiful lyrical playing. I've never played through a fuzz pedal that was as versatile as this guy is. Does all the classic rock stuff, but now I'm going to do something that's a little bit more like Jeff Becky, a little bit of whammy bar. Also, I'll be backing off on the volume control. Just such a great pedal. All right, for more information about the FZ-M, as well as all these lovely Maestro pedals, please visit maestroelectronics.com. And if by chance you haven't subscribed to my channel, We'd like to invite you to do so. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so I can let you know when more gear videos are going to go online. Also, I do a live stream every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. If you haven't hung out for one of those, we'd like to invite you to hang out. We have a lot of fun. With that said, thanks so much for watching. Cheers.